Good morning, guys. First, before we get to anything, I want to introduce you to someone who would like to actually come on camera at the moment. This is actually a dog that we've been fostering for the last couple months. You guys can check him out. Extremely shy, as you can see. Was rescued off a street in Los Angeles, brought over to the East Coast and taken care of, and we're holding on to him until he finds the right home. Anyway, he's really shy, as you can tell. See, look. Anyway, he finally wanted to say hi. So, I'm all caught up on the night of, and we are on to episode 8, which, incidentally, I didn't know was the finale before probably an hour ago. And I only realized it was the finale because it's an hour and 36 minutes long. We have a lot going into this episode. We have the lawyer Amara, who ended up kissing Nazir. We have Nazir's mother, who walked out of the courtroom and kind of made it look bad on the defense. And even worse, the mother really is starting to think that Nazir is guilty. So that's kind of, it's not good. We have the father's friends, or I shouldn't say friends, business partners with the cab. They're kind of rolling over on him. And then we have Nazir himself going into taking the relationship with Freddie Knight a step deeper. And he's kind of distracted the guards while Freddie did his thing at the end of the last episode. That was a brutal kill. But we have a bunch of suspects. We have the hearse driver, we have the morgue worker, and we have the estate attorney, I think. And we have the guy on the street that was interviewed by the detective, Bill Camp, the guy that he said he was never with, or the guy that he didn't bring up, I should say. So we have a slew of suspects, or I should say potential suspects for the viewership. But then maybe Nazir did it in the first place. You know, maybe that's what the payoffs here are going to be. In my mind, I don't think this is going to be a happy ending. I just don't. Like, it's HBO. Come on. And they're probably going to atone it to some sort of kind of parallel with what's going on with the American judicial system. So look for the judicial system. Look for them to take a shot at the judicial system, is my prediction. I think the judicial system, in the end, may even, if Nazir is innocent and the viewership know that he's innocent, I think the judicial system is gonna fail him. Let's watch episode 8.
What if I told you I'm here to set you free?
Side note, how good does Westworld look? I actually found out yesterday, at work I found out yesterday that this was actually a remake of a 1970s movie, where Westworld was one of many different these worlds that you could go into and kind of experience and for pleasure or pain or whatever your fancy. So it's an actual remake. I wasn't aware of that. But I'll post a link to the actual old 70s Westworld trailer that I watched yesterday. It was fun. But how good does this look? She's being followed. Oh crap. That's it. Bill believes. That's fear. That's fear right there.
Watching him go inside.
That's a long stare.
What were you thinking about, I wonder?
That's a really long stare. Boy, right up front, man. All the suspects are getting pulled in here. Take off your damn glasses. Respect.
What's going on here, Mr. Day?
She threw a lit cigarette next to the gas pump I was standing at. I put it out.
Is that how people usually put out cigarettes? On someone's car window?
I know guys put it out in their mouth.
Good answer. That's actually a good answer.
You knocked on the window.
I have no problem with that. That's irresponsible, right? Make your statement. Why do you look
What
down?
do you make now at Atlantis?
Liar.
Look,
Looking down again.
it's obvious what you're saying, so why don't I just save you all the cat and mouse?
Okay.
From these people.
That night.
Can't do it. Customer's private information.
Bill's on the case.
I'm not talking about the cash purchase.
Who is that?
No intention of reporting, just the credit cards.
Not without a subpoena. Sorry.
A subpoena. And pretend it has a C on it.
That's awesome because that's true. Are you kidding me? First off, if I was that guard, I'd be like, why are you guys not talking? crossed the line. Wow.
Whether you stabbed her or not, you could have saved her.
This was such a bad idea putting him on the stand.
Barely knew, but who you say you liked?
Like, all she has to do is get him flustered and it's over. Like, that's all the prosecuting attorney has to do.
Did you kill her?
And then he's pausing. Maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he did kill her.
I don't know.
I'm done.
What the fuck?
When did they find the semen?
Don't be an idiot.
Or he's just playing her? Oh, okay. He's just playing him.
We're done.
No problem.
Another red label.
That was smooth. This guy is smooth when he wants to be.
Are you waiting for me to cuff you or something? I told you I'm retired.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God, she better do something about this.
We've got more on the kid.
Oh, it's frustrating. What did I say? The system's gonna let him down. God damn it.
Okay. Good.
Thank God.
I wish you hadn't done that.
Well, you don't like it?
No.
Nope.
It's on the jury side.
It's on the jury side. I couldn't figure out what he said. I see. Mistrial. Come on, mistrial. Big old fat mistrial.
I really don't know what to say, Miss Kapoor. Do you?
You fucked up.
I made a terrible mistake.
Mistake?
Shit. So he's gotta convince the whole jury of his innocence in one speech. That's what he has to do. I guess it wouldn't be a drama if they just got the case thrown out.
Self-preservation.
That's a good closing argument, actually. Or it sounds like a good closing argument. It's a good comparison.
His defense team.
He is in bad shape.
You under any unusual stress?
You could say that.
Who gave you this?
Some Chinese guy on Canal Street.
Street.
Canal Street.
You also offered to retar your driveway?
Oh my God. He has to give a speech. He has to give the closing argument. That was a good cut.
To be honest with
That was a good cut.
you,
Is his face all fucked up?
you even have to. What I normally do is plea my clients.
It's not that
up
bad.
Because 95%.
He's got the music on his side. Good music. Johnny's a good actor, isn't he? Gave it his all. Ah, he said thank you. That's awesome. Can I tell you how much I love Fisher Stevens, the pharmacist? Like, ever since he was going crazy in the virtual reality game in Hackers. I don't know, man. Something about him. Puts a smile on my face.
How are we doing?
Judgment Day.
Not good.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I have to ask you to go back.
Your Honor, we're not getting anywhere in there.
You're discussing things. You're having some differences of opinion.
We're deadlocked.
No, you're not. I don't like that word. I'm not going to let you use it. Someone's holding out.
Whoa.
Keep talking.
Not gonna happen.
Sure it will. What's the count?
6-6. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but we're done.
Oh, wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Thank you for your service. The jury is dismissed.
Whole new trial. So he gets a whole new trial, whole new jury, new evidence. The new evidence could be brought in.
What's your pleasure? Shall we impanel a new jury for retrial? Say next week.
Oh my God, look at their faces. They're like, everything literally rides on
No, Your Honor. My office declines to prosecute further.
You're free. Free to go home.
Just like that, he's free. He's not pissed, right? He can't be pissed. As he said, he just did his job. He took care of him. He protected him. It's his unicorn. Something's gonna happen. Like this. I hate feeling like something's still gonna happen to him. His mother didn't even come. How's he gonna deal with that? Knowing his mom. How's he gonna deal with that?
Security.
Hey, he's back in action.
Back in uniform.
I really like this guy.
For you.
Of course, I like this prosecuting attorney now too. She ended up doing the right thing. She's going after him. Let's get him. Yes. She knows. She knows how he feels. Alright, she took his hand. She took his hand.
You thought I killed her.
Yep. You gotta be honest at that point.
Okay, Mom.
Dude, this kid's a hell of an actor. Like, I feel every look, every expression, everything. He knocked it out of the park. Yep, she's disgusted. Fuck him, right? Price he paid to survive Rikers.
Your face.
I knew it. I didn't know it, but oh my god, we needed that happy moment. Thank God he kept him. Ugh. That was a hell of a series. Obviously, before I mentioned, I had a bunch of theories on how it was gonna end. I mean, it's no like twist or anything. One thing I liked, there wasn't really a twist. Like, there was obviously the final whodunit, but there wasn't like a twist at the end. Like, this was rooted in reality somewhat. The judicial system barely scraped by, but there was obvious side effects here. I mean, he's left with the torture and the horror of that night, left with a drug addiction, a ridiculously torn relationship with his mother, but they did a hell of a job with that show. Sorry, but as I was saying, the actual ending turned out to be the one I didn't even think would happen. Was he gets set free but without the consequences. Like, so in the end, it was the estate attorney who did it, and we'll take solace in knowing that he was caught. They got him. God damn. That last shot there where he was getting high on the below the bridge. Oh man, that was good. That was, I don't know. That summed it up all. That summed it up nicely for me. Round of applause all across the board for this cast. That was a tight cast. That was an absolutely wonderfully acted miniseries. I'm glad there's no speculation about any kind of season 2 or anything. I'm glad this was a miniseries. I definitely think we need more of these tight little 8, 9, 10 episode storylines. All right, with the loss of Game of Thrones until next year, well, later, 3 months later next year, it looks like the next HBO show we're going to be hitting up is Westworld, which I'm really excited about. I mean, come on. Anything Anthony Hopkins, that's not true. He's had some bombs. But Anthony Hopkins is usually reliable. Side note, did you guys ever read that open letter Anthony Hopkins wrote to the cast of Breaking Bad, praising it, calling it the greatest thing he's ever watched, or something like that? That's all I think about now when I see Anthony Hopkins. All right, once again, this was fantastic. I hope you guys liked it. There's nothing really there's nothing more to talk about. Like, they closed up all the storylines nicely. Thank God. Like how wonderful it is we have closure on everything. I don't think I have one question. Like, I mean, obviously, how does Nazir turn out? But I don't think that was the point. Like, that's not the point the show is trying to get across. Innocent or guilty, no one escapes unscathed out of the judicial system. That was a good peek. And once again, Michael Kenneth Williams, he knocks it out of the park. You can never take your eyes off him when he's on screen. He was Freddie Knight, for those that are wondering. All right, guys, have a wonderful Tuesday. I'll check you later.